Go the other way, shall we? Nope. There we go. What's up, folks? Hope you can hear me. It's pretty windy today. Just thought I'd go a little Facebook Live with what's going to go on here with the project bike. What's up, Jan? All right. So, this is my new project bike. It's a 2013 Triumph Street Triple 675R. So it's got ABS on it. It's got under 600 miles, just under 600 miles on it. It's got some crash damage on the right side. You can see here, that's messed up. You got a little scrapage there, some stuff on the frame. Pipe took a hit. This rear panel's gone. As you can see, Street Triple 675. The plan is to make this thing into a sport touring type bike. So, this bike already came with a couple of extras. It has that little fairing up there, that's an extra bit. It's got a quick shifter on it, which I like. It's got this little plug here to, you know, trickle charge your battery or whatever. Overall, it's a pretty clean looking motorcycle. It's based obviously on the Triumph 675 Daytona. Very similar motorcycles, just same engine configuration, from what I understand, suspension. So my plan is to turn it into a sport touring bike, which means actually put a real windscreen on there, tank bag, soft bags on the back, and I have a bunch of other plans for it. Right now it's equipped with, I put Dunlop Q3s on there, hopefully get a set of Q3 Pluses. The suspension's been lowered because the owner was about 5 feet tall, so I've got the bits to put the suspension back up to normal. It's got a couple dings here and there, nothing big. I've already done some stuff to it. The bars were pretty bent up, so I replaced them with Rizoma Bars, Italian company, and I got red, which matches the red accents on the bike. They're a little wider of a bar than the stock bars. They're not as tall. So another thing I'd like to do is you can actually get like 10 millimeter risers here. So I'm going to rise them up a little bit for more comfort. I'd like to replace the saddle at some point. More than likely, maybe with a Corbin bit or some of the other options out there. Definitely want to get rid of the stock shock, maybe get an O'Leans or K-Tech or something to put on there. Maybe replace the internals and the front forks. The brakes are great. Also on the bars what I've done is added Ariete, which is an Italian company, their grips and bar end weights. And of course the bar end weights match the calipers on the front end. So turn it on, I'll show you the mileage on it. 592. One of the problems I have right now though is the check engine lights on even when I just fire it up. So I'm gonna have to see what that's all about. I'd like to replace the front bits and pieces. This has an elaborate braking system with little bits here and connectors and all that kind of stuff. I want to get rid of the brake lines. Maybe get some real simple direct ones from Galfa or something. Maybe new pads for it. I want to keep it pretty simple. I got some new bits coming here. The slider took a hit. This bit's off a little bit, but nothing I really want to mess around with. But I'm open to suggestions, whatever you think, or if anybody's owned a Street Triple and knows what this thing's all about. I'm just getting on some web stuff and learning more about it. Might replace the foot pegs as well, give myself a little bit more room. I don't know, we'll see. But I plan on riding this thing around as much as I can once I get it all set up. Maybe go to some of the Moto America races with it and have a little bit of fun. So 2013 Triumph Street Triple that I'm going to turn into a sport touring bike, which I think for me, I mean, it's really a perfect platform. I'll have to see how the mileage goes. I've heard some people are getting up to 48 miles to the gallon on these things. So it could be a lot of fun to cruise around on. I have replacement levers. As you can see, this one's bent. I have replacement levers already, so I'm going to take care of that. It'll be the next step. And you know, I'll do some of these things. I have some stands on the way from Pitbull, and one of them's going to allow me to get underneath the bike and change the lowered bits, which is really just like a couple little bits and pieces. So those right there, I'm going to be able to put those back to stock if I really want to. Yeah, that's what they say. So, oh, it needs GP suspension with 25 mil cartridges in the forks, huh? Hey, JZ, whatever you want, buddy. I'll run it. Put it in there. So if you're just joining us, thanks for joining me. This is going to be a short one, but this is my new project bike. My new project bike. I don't even think I've actually had a real project bike since the Two Wheel Tuesday days. But I'm going to get to work on this. Put some miles on it while I'm working on it. Let you know what I think. But for a 2013 bike with under 600 miles and a really solid platform, I think the engine's pretty solid. I've heard some things about the engine, cam chains, and some other things, but I don't have a big budget, so we'll have to see how it all goes. All right? Thanks for joining me here for this quick Facebook Live, and continue to look for updates on my Street Triple 675 project bike. That's it for now. See ya.